And what is you?
Wow.
Yeah. So this is our last stream before WrestleMania weekend.
Whee!
Maybe we'll find something to play like on the weekend. Like, nah, probably not.
No, I was gonna say I'm not planning for us streaming this weekend.
Yeah, just because we got other stuff to. Right, because the next shower is tomorrow's a shower night.
Yep.
No, not Friday. Yes, Saturday.
Yep.
But NXT is Sunday.
NXT is Saturday.
I thought it was Sunday.
Google.
Neither of us are confident of our answer, so hang on.
I could have sworn it was Saturday.
I don't remember.
No.
Uh,
Please be Sunday for me.
Saturday.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, probably not gonna have time to.
Yeah.
Okay, we got a lot of wrestling going on, so
Yeah.
we're gonna be probably doing that. But
Yes.
I'm sure we'll come back on.
Monday.
Monday or Wednesday with our complete thoughts on WrestleMania.
Yes.
And it's not a very high stakes holy shit biting my nails mania, but I don't mind that.
No, I don't either.
Last year was because we were like, oh god, Cody has to win, Cody has to win.
But this year I kind of hope Cena wins.
Yeah, this way
I kind of wanted to.
But I'm not even talking about just that. Definitely Mania 40 had more holy shit,
Well,
but not necessarily in the right ways, I feel like.
Yeah, I was also going to say that, every, 5 to 10 years...
Yes.
The ones that are a multiple of 5 should feel like they're big.
Well, no, it's years starting ending with a 4. Something crazy happens.
Really?
Because 2014, Daniel Bryan.
That's right.
And 2004... no, sorry, it's every... No, that's up, yeah.
Okay.
Well, one of those years was fucking Benoit.
That's right.
Winning, but anyway,
it was 2004, 2005.
something like that. So I don't mind a chiller mania.
Same.
I haven't there are people who want to pick apart every minute detail of everything, but I've had very little issue with the way it's been built. There are a couple things here and there, which I'm sure we'll get into on this stream that could have been different, or there were other options perhaps that could have been explored, or maybe there were setbacks we don't know the whole story about. We can't really jump to many conclusions with that. So, but pretty much everything. I'm looking forward to pretty much everything.
Yes.
And there is nothing that makes me fucking bite my nails in terror, but
no.
I don't need that every Mania. It's not good for my health.
I mean, I also kind of feel like Mania 31, the one that we first watched together, sort of, in a group of other people.
Yes, even though we didn't interact, yeah.
We interacted once. But from what I remember in the match card itself, it wasn't overly
Well, I mean,
crazy.
the big thing obviously was Roman Reigns winning, and everyone was people were very muted on the fact that Roman Reigns had won the Rumble, and people were not behind him at all.
No,
and
you were.
I was, because I didn't know any better, because I was I was a Marky Mark.
Yes, you
so
were. I mean, you're not still.
I wasn't pissed. So I was looking at it purely from a presentation standpoint. I wasn't involved or interested that much in any of the behind the scenes going on. I didn't even know very much about any of that. So I just saw the presentation of Roman Reigns as the good guy and Brock Lesnar as the evil guy, and I'm like, yeah, I want to see Roman Reigns win. Why not?
Yeah.
But then we had the crazy ending, the heist of the century, as they call it, with Seth Rollins.
Yes.
Which, I don't know, I never really thought about it, but maybe in a way kind of made me be like, wow, okay, this is exciting, there are other things too, but it wasn't, but no, there wasn't a ton of because it was a very cold period at that time, I think, in a lot of ways,
that too.
for WWE, so, people were going in with low expectations, I would say, for the most part.
They wanted 32 to be much bigger than it was.
Oh yeah, because they freaking they sold a crazy amount of tickets, more not
the
as many as they
Dallas
claimed,
Stadium,
but, they were clearly there was a lot put into it, but like
it was the biggest fattest. But
the only thing worth a damn was the women's triple threat.
Oh yeah.
And pretty much everything else was people were just lukewarm on or hated.
It's true. And I remember I was going to come over for 33 because I was living in my studio at that point. I was going to come over for 33. And then I got out of the shower, and I was like, I don't really want to leave my apartment. So
why'd you shower before you left?
Because I didn't want to shower at your place, at the dorm.
Were you going to sleep over?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. Yeah, you would have slept over. Yeah, hence why you would have, stayed late and seen the whole show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough, but that was just...
Sorry.
Yeah. And you're the one who gets pissed off when things change last second.
I know.
And then you're the perpetrator of that.
I'm sorry.
But I mean, I'm flexible. I don't remember like being all that upset.
No, you weren't mad. I just felt really guilty.
Huh?
I just felt really guilty.
Oh yeah, I was mad or I wasn't mad.
You weren't mad.
Yeah.
From what I remember.
Yeah. But yeah, no, but like I said, not every Mania has to be like a holy shit fucking, heart attack moment.
No.
Like, I'm still going to enjoy the stuff that they're doing. And there is some very good stuff on there that they're doing. And I think they definitely, like, there were people who, didn't like the way certain things were built or thought they're like, there wasn't, like, that it wasn't good for whatever made up reasons. But, like, I think there's clearly been an effort to, like, turn things up a notch.
And
that's what should be. This is WrestleMania.
This is his second, right?
More like third.
Did he do
2.5 maybe?
Did he do 39 or was that still Vince?
No, that was pretty him.
Okay.
Yeah, because the Raw after was Vince.
Right.
Was Vince all to hell and terrible.
Yeah. That
but
is true.
but no, he was pretty much in control at that point.
Okay,
yeah.
so 39, so 2.5.
Because 30 Cody came back at 38. And that's also where fucking Vince fucking tried to wrestle at fucking like 85 or whatever the fuck. And just made everyone uncomfortable and it was not good.
It was really
Even though they had Steve Austin come out and attempt to give him a stunner. Like there was obviously good stuff on that year's Mania, like Cody's return.
Yeah.
And Roman and Brock was fine for what it was.
Yeah.
Like, there was
there
it was not a awful Mania.
What was the girls that year?
I think it was Rhea and Asuka, but like it wasn't like all that like.
No, it was mad.
Or was that at 39?
No, 39 was.
See, I remember so little
of
38. Besides, like the big thing was obviously Cody's return.
Yeah.
But like that's pretty much it. Hang on, let me just check this. We'll get started on the game at some point, I'm sure.
It'll happen, guys. I swear. Oh, hey, we're in Honolulu this week.
Oh, cute.
That's fun. Whenever we do go to Hawaii, we'll probably spend most of our time in Honolulu.
Yeah, makes sense.
Because it's easy to get to.
Yes, I'm sure it is. Bianca and Becky.
That's right. That was good, though.
Yeah, that was very good.
That was good.
Oh, yeah, and Charlotte versus Ronda.
That was
the first Charlotte versus Ronda. Well, was it the first?
Second. Because the first one was...
Yeah, no, that was bad. Yeah, that was the
rough.
bloom was off the rose in many sense. Yeah, but that was Brian. I forgot that was also when Steve Austin wrestled Kevin Owens.
That was good though.
At his first match back in years, but yeah, they made it good. Yeah,
that was fun.
And then night 2 was where all the bullshit happened. Well, it had Johnny Knoxville and Sami Zayn. Everyone loved that.
That was fun
because it was just pure dumb.
It was really stupid, and I liked it.
Right, Sasha and Naomi won the tag titles, but we all know how that ended up.
Yep.
Edge and AJ's match because Edge forming the Judgment Day.
That's right.
That was nothing. Right, Pat McAfee and Austin Theory, but then Vince came out and fucking pinned him for some reason. Yeah, so and then night 1 was nothing better than night 2.
Oh yeah, night 2 was awful.
I don't know though, because 39 was also rough in places.
39 was rough because
night 1 was easily better than night 2.
Yeah, no, night 1 was of 39.
Night 1 had
good.
Theory and Cena.
Yeah, Night
Which,
One also had
good on Cena for going for putting Theory over, but it didn't really matter in the end.
It's true.
Seth and Logan Paul had a good match.
Yeah.
Trish came back to team with Becky and Lita.
Yeah, that was fun.
Ray and Dominic's feud kicked out.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
Had their big match, and that was a really, really well done deal.
That was fun.
Rhea and Charlotte had a fantastic match.
Yeah, that was good.
And then Kevin and Sammy beat the Usos.
That's
that
right.
Was
yeah, no, that was the good shit.
But then night 2, Brock and Omos, which was fine for what it was, but it was it was what everyone it was about what everyone expected.
Yeah.
Ronda and Shayna winning a tag team match that wasn't for the titles.
Yeah.
Gunther and Sheamus and Drew had a very good match. Obviously.
Yeah, no, that match slapped.
Bianca and Asuka did too, but there wasn't that much heat behind it.
Yeah,
I think, by comparison.
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg fucking beat up the Miz.
That was hilarious.
Edge and Finn Balor had the Hell in a Cell, which is perfect. Nothing wrong with it. Just the whole Edge and Judgment Day thing felt so like. It was awkwardly put together and everything.
It was stale
It was. Yeah, the people were kind of ready for it to be over.
Yeah.
And then Roman and Cody, with Roman obviously winning, which
gross,
saddened everyone. But now in retrospect, we can see why it went that way, and perhaps what we got was worth the momentary upsettedness.
Yes,
of Cody losing.
Yes, I think. I can't answer that question though because his reign has been kind of...
It's been good. I mean, here's the thing. Roman Reigns' fucking reign before that, it was good. It's going to be remembered for a long time because of how long it was.
Yeah.
But, people can... There are people who will defend Roman and say, he never should have lost the belt, for, forever.
Yeah.
But the truth is, he made a good few stars, even though he beat everybody.
Yeah.
He did make Jey Uso a single star.
No.
He helped Kevin Owens out a lot. He helped LA Knight get over as people they'd already chosen LA Knight, but he helped elevate him a little that bit more.
That was good.
And it was easily the best matches he and Brock ever had was during that feud, the SummerSlam one with the fucking bulldozer.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
So there obviously was some good stuff in there, but the reason why Cody's win was so big was because I think a lot of us were ready for it to be over.
Right.
It had gone on, and Roman was basically a part-timer.
Yeah.
And he only ever really wrestled on TV for any regular amount of time during the pandemic when they were filming everything in the fucking performance center.
Yeah.
So I don't really count that as
Yeah, that doesn't count.
Roman was not an absentee champion, but he was I think from the beginning he was always his reign was always going to kind of it was headed that way, but by the time it actually happened,
right, and
Cody's been there, and Cody has put the work in.
And I very much appreciate that. Just the feuds have been nothing.
I don't want to say nothing. I don't feel that way about it.
I'm not okay.
His feud with AJ was the feud was what it was perfectly. Every feud he's had was serviceable at worst.
Yes.
Him and AJ had a really, really good match in fucking France.
Yeah.
The feud, the build was average, but they had a good match.
Yeah.
The Solo Sikoa stuff, that was obviously all to build up to Roman coming back and everything, and Roman having the feud with Solo, and it was fine for what it was.
Yeah.
It got Solo over for that brief period. It got Jacob Fatu in there, and we got the new bloodline of those new guys, and that was important. That meant something.
Yeah, that was nice.
Some of Kevin Owens I thought was some of the better stuff.
That stuff was really
the way
good.
They drew it out, and Kevin's very gradual kind of heel turn, and many even finding that he, people, some fans even agreeing with Kevin Owens in some ways, but Cody's always remained the full on babyface.
Yes.
There's never been an incident or a feeling that he's going the way of Cena when people start turning on him. No, that's definitely not happening. And
no, I would agree with that. I just don't think
I think people who consider his reign a failure are exaggerating.
No, I'm not.
It's definitely not. But it had a lot to live up to, obviously.
Yeah.
And he's been very, very protected as a champion should be.
Yes.
And they put a lot behind him, and he's put the work in. Doing all the other media, representing the company. He's been the perfect guy to kind of do that. He's proven that he was ready for it.
Yes.
And obviously the stuff with Cena is definitely the most interesting stuff of his run because of just how much they put into it with Cena turning heel, and it was a huge moment and everything. And whether he wins or loses, I think it'll be he'll be fine, and either way. And I wouldn't be opposed to Cena winning as long as he's not going to just disappear again. That would feel like when Cody does lose, I want it to be to someone who yes, you could say Cena's earned it or deserves it or whatever because of his long career and everything, and this is wanting to break the record of world titles before he retires, but not at the expense of having a champion that's going to be there,
right?
And also not at the expense of giving The Rock what he wants, because that's been really the big just thing that's sort of just the anchor that's kind of been dragging this era of WWE down a little bit, at least for the current time.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Is when The Rock joined the board, everyone's like, okay, he's doing all that, but it's coming off of a lot of just bad press for him.
Yeah.
Whether it's the Black Adam stuff, whether it's
tequila.
Just he's not been a very well liked person, and the stuff with him and Roman,
I just don't care.
At this point, they are not. I don't think the time for it's going to take a lot of effort on their parts to make a eventual Cena and Roman or Rock and Roman match. Matter. They're going to have to heat it back up. The heat was there after Mania 40, but by this year, but by this year's Mania, and with the stuff they had done with The Rock. There's the interest is far less.
Yes.
Than it was.
But what I was gonna say is, even though I think Cody's run has been serviceable, a lot of the stuff with KO was probably like you said, it was the best stuff. It just didn't live up to my expectation. The rest of it just didn't live up to my expectation. I wanted him to feud with Randy. I wanted him to feud with Drew. I wanted him those were the feuds that I personally wanted, and the ones that I got instead were just kind of meh.
That you got for the bit you paid attention, yes.
For when I glanced up, yes.
There were definitely bigger opponents you could have been feuding against. Maybe that would be the second part of his the next half of his reign.
Yeah.
Will involve because they tease matches with Drew, matches with Damian Priest, matches with. But this year also was sort of spent building those guys up.
Right.
Drew went Cody and Drew wouldn't have felt like a big match if not for the CM Punk feud that took up much of that year for Drew.
No, that feud is my favoriteest thing that I have ever seen in my life.
If anything, we still had people getting built up, people improving or growing.
For sure.
And surprisingly, a lot of it has come from CM Punk. He breathed new life back into Drew.
Yeah.
He breathed life back into Seth Rollins in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
He's been a very valuable asset in that sense. And because of that, and because he's been around, I would not at all be opposed to him being the one who beats Cody at some point.
And another thing that I was going to say is I want Punk to win on Saturday because I don't think either of the other two need it.
I mean, Seth, I think we're going to see take another break at some point.
He just needs to shoot. Go have a nap.
I think Roman's going to be... Roman's only been sticking around because it's Mania season. I think when that's over, he's going to be gone for a while.
Yeah. Seth needs to go take a nap.
So, I think the person with the most to gain from winning in the end for that is definitely Punk.
Yeah.
And especially if they're going to put him towards the world... It's not been explicitly said, but I think most of us can assume that whoever wins that match is going to be in line for a world title match in the near future.
And also...
I think the best choice is probably CM Punk.
Yes, and I was going to say, Princess Randy is all over because Backlash is going to be in St. Louis. Mm-hmm. So,
but the worry, the worry is if it's him and Cody, are they going to turn on Cody? Is that going to be the beginning of
no, that's true.
a bad Cody raid? But if Cena wins, then you could do Randy and Cena in St. Louis.
But that would be a lot of fun.
Face Randy and heel Cena, that would absolutely work. That would
tear the house down. It'd be great.
That would get over super good.
And Princess Punk and Princess Cena, I think, would also work.
People want to see that match too. Yeah.
Yeah, we want to bring that back to 2013.
But Cody, like we were saying, Cody feuding with Drew, Cody feuding with Priest, Cody feuding with Seth. If Seth is going to lean more heel in the coming days, Randy Orton again, him turning heel potentially or whatever, feeding off of him and Cody's long history.
Yeah,
there's definitely stuff we can do with this.
Yeah. Either way.
Yeah, but I think
and that's what I like.
Right. The only issue with Cody's reign really was that the choice of opponents was not. It wasn't. What it comes down to is at no point until Mania have has it really ever felt like Cody's ever gonna lose? Like,
right.
no, like there's been no.
That is my issue.
Like people have thought people thought Kevin like could win or should win.
Yeah.
Like because of how good his like heel work was and everything, but now unfortunately Kevin's gonna be gone for a while, so that's unfortunate.
Baby.
And like. Some could have said Solo Sikoa winning and then feuding with Roman over the title would have heated it up a bit more, but he was not ready for it for sure.
No.
And like, yeah. So like with none of the, like even though the feuds have been good, the matches have been good, and like they've all meant something, in some way. Like Cody was never really in danger of losing his belt.
No, and
here's the only time when he feels like he might be is against Cena because of what they've done with it and everything. If Cena had stayed face. And it's been like, face versus face kind of thing.
That would have been so boring.
Right, and also nobody would have believed that Cody was going to lose. Like, Cody would have won, Cena passed the torch, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, but now that Cena's a heel and, has a limited amount of time left.
Yeah.
Who like I feel that has increased the stakes a bit more.
Yes.
And I do think Cody would not lose anything by losing to Cena. Like he would not. So it would not hurt him. He could always win it back. In the near future.
Yeah, I think he could win it back at SummerSlam easy.
Yeah, and there's a lot you could do either way around. So like because of that, this Mania, yes, it's not like a nail biter, but
no,
I'm happy. I don't mind it not being a nail biter.
Same.
I'm cool with just enjoying some great wrestling on a huge stage with the big presentation. Oh. And that's what Mania is really all about. Just the pomp and circumstance is what you come for.
Yeah.
Like, the matches, I'm sure, will all be great, like, for the most part, but, like, I don't need to be freaking having, like, panic dreams about it, like, beforehand, like, what's going to happen if Cody loses.
Yeah.
I don't need that again.
No.
we can take a break from that.
Also, they misspelled medieval.
Where?
Under Clash of the
Clans. No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did.
That's how I spell it.
There's an A.
Oh, there isn't. Fuck off. I thought you were being serious, like an actual type, like a typo in the American spelling of it. But you were doing a fucking glamour bullshit.
That is not bullshit. Do not at me.
It's nonsense. All right.
As much nonsense as the racist pigeon earlier. That was nonsense.
I'll show you nonsense. Okay, so anyway, let's get back to the game.
Yeah.
So
we've been talking for like 30 minutes.
Well, I knew it would be interspersed with us, talking about this.
Yeah.
Rightly so, I would say.
And I want Io to win.
Yes, I think Io will win because she is the underdog of the
and like I know that I'm probably an outlier because and even though I do like Bianca and Rhea, I like them a lot. I don't think either of them need it at this point.
No, not really.
Like Rhea, I think has gone beyond like much
Rhea,
like Charlotte. She's gone beyond the title. She doesn't need one.
I wouldn't say that. I mean, the most over person in the company, probably should, in the division, probably should be the champion. But I don't think she needs it right now.
No.
So she can wait a little longer to win it back if that is the plan for her to win it back.
Yes.
Yeah, she can hold off a little bit. All right. So yeah, we're gonna turn Randy heel.
Yep.
To set up him and Cody. In the meantime...
Oh yeah, we have Karrion Kross,
yep,
and we have
Sean Spears, Ethan Page,
we have
Baron Corbin.
So
yep, we got a good amount of people. I was realizing, not realizing, but I mentioned it in the group earlier today that like how many of these deals that we've done where I've mostly been drafting like returning people or new people or and some of them, a lot of them are former AEW people who I now like better. Well,
yes.
People I mostly liked in AEW too, but like didn't like how they were used.
Like,
that's really what it comes down
to. Ethan Page.
Yep, Ethan Page, Sean Spears.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, I forgot that was Sean Spears. I was like, who the fuck is that?
So weird. I don't know why that's like his PNG.
That's so ugly. Oh my god.
Don't have the PNGs.
Hello.
So I think.
Never mind.
Okay. So I think our next feud for Io is definitely Jade.
Yes.
I think we've been setting that up.
Yes.
Because it's a new season, none of them are like in a feud right now, so
correct.
we can
let's kind of
start from scratch, which is cool.
Yeah. We wanted to turn Kyrie into a fighter or
to feud with whom though?
Shayna.
Maybe. Well, Kyrie's up there in popularity, so we should definitely try to use her for something.
Oh, yeah.
I would say against Tiffany, but both faces. So
we can turn Tiffany heel.
Thought about that. She just finished fitting with Wendy.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think who else there. She's a specialist, so there's a breadth of people she can feud with.
Yes.
I think obviously Shayna or Chelsea's an obvious.
I think Chelsea. I would prefer Chelsea because I think Shayna and Io would be a better feud.
Well, we're not doing Shayna and Io yet, though. We're doing Io and.
I meant
Jade.
sorry. I meant Kyrie. I'm sorry.
Right, we have to get Kyrie to that level first.
Right.
So maybe I should.
Let's have her train.
Yeah. See if that goes.
And let's have
And Ho wants a submission match.
Okay, so let's have
which couldn't hurt. Oba wants to wrestle PLE. Yes. Yep. Okay, that's all we need to worry about right now. So yeah, we want to do Jade and Io. Yeah. So how about?
And I wouldn't be mad if Jade won.
Yeah, me either. Io's been quite the dominant champion.
Yes, and she is my favoritist IRL.
Yes, she's really good.
And I miss Asuka.
I know. I hope she's okay.
I actually saw that. I guess the injury that Kyrie was dealing with was she tore a ligament in her thumb.
Wow. Okay, that's a very specific injury. But I guess one that can happen. I guess.
Damn. I guess so. I don't know how any of this shit works, but here we are.
Okay, then, how about we do, this is random, but how about we do, well, what does Sheamus turn into? A giant?
No.
Okay. Trying to see if you was Sheamus then. We definitely had plans.
Yeah,
like,
we wanted it to be.
Probably Sean Spears probably could, he's a fighter, and
yeah.
And then Sheamus is a bruiser.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would also say, Ludwig and Cross could have a pretty good submission match.
Let's do that.
Just in the main event, and because they're both high popularity.
Sure,
so
let's have a little
fun. It would make sense to just and maybe it'll turn into a feud. Who knows?
Yeah, that'd be a fun little feud.
Our submission matches, yeah. Oh, rivalry level chance, yeah. So we can just
let's
pop
do
into a rivalry with these guys. Why not?
Let's have a little fun.
All right. Then let's just do Sheamus because it is a secondary championship. Just have them have a fight and then see if the feud starts that way, the old-fashioned way.
And then we can have
and then for Tiffany,
I think Chelsea.
I mean, Shayna's higher popularity, so I might lean towards Shayna.
Yeah, let's do Shayna then. We can do Shayna.
Yeah, because she just finished feuding with Wendy. I think they won't want us to do that again.
Yeah.
So let's.
Let's do her and.
Let's just see them go at it, see what happens. And then.
I feel bad for Shayna IRL.
Well, she's around. She and Zoe are around. It just sucks that the fucking Sonya got released. That kind of derailed them. Yeah. All right. Now, we could do. I'm trying to think if there's any other turns we wanted to do. Maybe not right away, but. Well, I'm sure if we do, they'll come to us. They'll come to us at some point. I want to try something. Let's do. Just to get people on the show, let's do. So Montez and Corbin, because they're both faces against Ethan and Oba.
Sure.
Yeah, just see what happens.
Yeah, let's see what happens. We are not doing tag titles here. We do not do that here.
No, I guess not. But all right. I could buy a match fix.
Go ahead.
We have one, but I think it's good to have two.
Yeah, it's good to have two just in case. I would like to have.
Do we have any rehabs on us?
I would like a rehab.
Yeah. We're not like crazy. We're not bad on money, but
we're not rich.
So maybe I get the rehab. Like we already have a fixed match. Like
I'd rather do the rehab.
I'd rather just pick one and not get both. So let's just do that.
Yeah.
All right. Let's just go with that.
Sure.
And boom. All right. Okay.
Wincess.
Good. But no feud. Okay.
Rude.
Right. Yep, it's a heel. Yep, excellent. Of course.
Love to see it.
It's a great heel. Some fun dudes. Okay.
And I think Baron Corbin.
Okay. Oh, see. Well, I mean, yeah. It was a mid card match. I just want to see if there was any like chemistry. Also, it was just a match for funsies. Yeah. Kyrie trains good. What were you gonna say?
I said I think Baron Corbin was better than people gave him credit for.
Yeah, I think he did some good stuff for sure, and I hope he can, I hope he can find a good opportunity somewhere.
Yes,
he
not in AEW.
God damn it, no feud started. Okay, fine, fuck you. And then he still just fight. Oh yeah, it makes sense. Cross winning that. Okay, yeah.
Funsies.
Cool.
Alright, let's put Jade and Io in a
Oh,
match.
geez. So we got Tozawa and Vader in the world title match? What the fuck?
Why?
I mean, Vader did fight in Japan, but yeah, are they going to fucking put the belt on Vader? I would not be surprised. Because Tozawa's level 15, but Vader's 25, so I think Vader definitely has. But if Tozawa wins, I would laugh very hard. Yeah, no. Okay, so Vader's their champion. Cool. Good for you. Pat McAfee is a charity promo. Okay.
That does not happen.
Okay, Alba and Isla versus Tegan and Shotzi. Okay, that could have been a thing. Good for y'all. Alright. Indy Hartwell. Very good. Tag title match. Or what? Yeah, tag title, yeah. Fucking, okay, Chase U versus the Creed brothers. That's a real match that happened a bunch, I'm sure. There you go. Good job, Creed brothers. And now Julius has 2 belts. Good for you.
Super proud.
Logan Paul had a promo because they got Logan Paul. And main event underground match, Kofi and Josh Briggs with Otis doing a run-in. Okay, sure, why not?
Fuck you, that's
Kofi won. Alright, cool. Your champion, your former champion is not that good, Josh Briggs. Alright, cool.
Princess.
Alright, so it was a bit of a come down. Well, fuck you. Oba and Ethan were okay as a tag team. Okay, fair enough. Yep, you wants to fight Jay. We'll do that next week and see how the feud starts.
Yep.
Someone thinks Tiffany's overrated. Okay.
Rude.
Cross and Ludwig. Yep. That's what he says. He destroyed Kaiser. Oh no. We did mix it up. Someone said we mixed it up. We definitely mixed it up. That was the plan. With Shotzi and Tegan are an incredible tag team. Yeah, I can see that.
Sure.
Both of them have been tag teams before, so it makes sense. Otis jumped Kofi. Okay, why? Creed and Creed take the men's tag team title. Creed and Creed.
Creed and the other Creed.
Kofi and Josh was good fit. Blah, blah, blah. Brutus says, "Sandra Shanks." Ha ha ha! That is what Brutus. Okay, that was a personalized post, I think, actually, because Brutus Creed does do that sometimes. IRL, just laugh like a crazy person. So you're like,
you gave him the fucking Lego Batman laugh.
He kind of does.
Yeah.
Oh shit, is that for us? Yeah, tier 1, 2.3 billion fans. Cool. We have 3 trophies. They have 1. The champions are Vader and Rhea. Okay, sure. We're in Newark. All right. Most popular female and
going from Honolulu to Newark.
Gosh, that's some shit travel. All right, let's have these 2 fights. See what happens.
Well, I was gonna say, to be fair, whenever I've scanned for Hawaii flights, they always some of them go in and out of JFK.
Okay.
Non-stop is like 11 hours, which is how long the flight to Doha was 2 years ago. Fun fact. And the other ones are out of Newark because only United does the. I think it's either
Does United only fly to Newark?
Newark is a United hub, so a lot of United flights go in and out of Newark.
Interesting. Let's have a Cody call out.
Randall Keith.
Alright, then I think Kyrie can keep training. She hasn't leveled up yet, since never keep training.
Sure, Claire's. Do we have an EXP boost for her?
Oh, actually, yeah, we could do that. Let's check. Fortunately not.
Rude. Oh wait, get school 3 right there.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah. Yeah, no, she's on the. She can use it most. So yeah, go for it. 16. Damn. All right. Awesome. All right. Let us check her thingamabob. What do we got? Fighter or specialist? Ooh.
I think fighter makes more sense.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, who does she have to fight if she's a fighter? Is the thing. Let me go back. Gender. Yeah. Shayna. Yes.
Shayna. Lash.
Lash. Yes.
Maybe specialist is a better idea.
Because we only have 1 female specialist, and it's Tiffy.
Yeah, so let's do specialist.
I mean, she and Shanna could be good, but hold on. What does Jay turn into? Bruiser. Okay.
Yeah.
So I mean,
I'd rather have.
But does she and so Kyrie and Jay go from fighting as a cruiser and a giant to fighting as a fighter and a bruiser? Like,
yes,
that would be kind of weird. So
but also Jade as a bruiser can also fight Wendy and Chelsea. One of which I kind of want to switch.
Yeah. Switch. Yeah, I think
not switch face, but like switch like type. switch to.
Okay, we have. I suppose we have 2 faces and 3 and 5 heels. Sorry, 3 and 5. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So I think we thought about turning Wendy face. I think we did recently.
Yes, we did.
So if Shayna wins, then Wendy can feud with Shayna.
Yeah.
And for the time being, could feud with Lash or something like that. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's do that. We'll do that. We'll remember to do that in a minute. Point is, who else can be? Yeah. Is there anyone else that can be a specialist? I don't.
Wait, what can EO be? What can EO become?
Fighter.
Okay, so let's have Kyrie be a specialist.
Yeah, I think it's the best. Yeah.
Because EO can only be a fighter.
Yes, or a cruiser.
Yeah, so, and no one wants that.
Yeah, we need more specialists.
Yeah, sure. So let's have let's do that.
Okay, we did that.
All right. All right, so let's.
All right, so then we can instead we can just
switch
Wendy. Yes. Cool. And then. Well, Kyrie, we don't need to switch her yet.
No, not yet. But soon.
Yeah, soon. Once we have more space for it. In the meantime, let us go to the store. So.
I'm going on Friday. Don't you worry.
All right.
Don't worry, I'm going.
So yeah, we're trying to start Sheamus and Spears and Randy and Cody.
Yes.
And Io and Jay.
Yep.
I guess Tiffany and Shayna can do some shit.
Yeah, they can have a nice little match.
Here, let's spice it up. Any fighter, Chelsea, perfect. There you go. That'll at least give it some synergy.
Yep.
Then what else? I guess we can do Ludwig and Cross fucking around, or we can have one of them fight someone else, and then have interference.
Let's have interference.
Okay, let's do. We can have Cross fight Montez. Sure.
Yo.
Ludwig, because he's mad that he lost. And then mid card we can do. Let's do Kyrie and Last Legend.
Sure.
Why not? Just for funsies. All right, cool. I mean, maybe we get a feud out of it, like a mini feud.
Yeah.
That'd be fine too. Should we buy another XP?
Yes.
Yeah, may as well. Because now they've created a reason for us to want more XP,
yes.
which I appreciate.
Me too.
Yeah, I don't feel the need to fuck around with anything else. And I meant to use a submission power. That's okay, whatever. Next time. How much is original level of all those is just low. Oh yeah, keep that in mind. And then reduce the rate to retain most of our fans. No, hang on to that. And then not yet.
Okay.
Thought about it long and hard, but then it was like, nah.
That was a good think.
Alright, let's see what happens.
Yes. 2, 3.
Tippy on top. Okay, a few grows, great. Alright, referee starts, good. Cool. Good for Kyrie. Okay, whatever. Why? Was it DQ maybe or something? But then a few would have started, I feel like. Okay. Oh, did she? Oh, fuck, I forgot to. Damn it, I made a self promo, not a switch. Whoops. Okay. Next time I'll forget. I won't forget. Alright, cross. Yep, well, by Robert goes, doesn't matter. It's mid card. Robert Griff starts, awesome. Alright, let's see if these guys can start a feud. Okay. Yay! Right, we got what we needed.
Okay.
For the most part.
Yep.
Okay. Alright, now Otis and Kofi, right? Because Otis attacked Kofi, now they're having a TLC match. Okay,
Jesus
why all the fucking
Christ.
stipulation matches, you idiots?
I feel like our opponents never run out of money.
Yeah, or none of their guys ever get injured.
Yeah.
There's also that.
There is some serious bullshit going on.
Oh, they got Alexis King. We used to have him fighting Carl Anderson with a run-in by Julius Creed. Okay. On Carl Anderson, I assume? Yeah.
Probably.
Okay. If you didn't start, you dumbass.
Rude.
Gallows, the promo, okay. Rhea and Alba are still feuding for some reason. Because Fighter and Bruiser, I guess. But don't you have anybody else, guys?
No, they only have Cruisers and Giants.
They all died. Kinda, yeah. Well, I mean, Yeah, I guess if Kofi and Otis are a Cruiser and Giant, I would assume.
Probably.
And if we're continuing Vader and Tozawa for the title, an Iron Man match.
Oh.
At one time, that would have been something. If they had both been at their peaks, it might have been something.
Yeah.
But what a stupid concept now.
What a stupid concept.
Oh, that's a really interesting factoid. Alright. Wait, were you doing just now fucking... Have Harry Potter go to Hogwarts School of Chris O'Neill?
Probably.
Wow, it's actually a really good idea. Just love how, like, when Ding Dong responds to stuff like that, like, with complete, like, seriousness. That's why it's fun.
Yes.
Ah, fuck.
Sorry, I just learned something that makes me very happy.
Yes, wow.
AOC shouted out our queen and savior, Zoe, the
Yay!
trans
Hell
lady.
yeah, as she should.
And we love it so
I'm
much.
sure Bernie likes her too.
Retweet.
Do you want to, while you have your phone out, do you want to pull up the Mania card as we know it now?
Sure.
And we can discuss the matches like I meant to?
Sure.
Just now, earlier we were just discussing Mania as a
yes.
whole. Pardon.
Oh, fuck.
You had a real cat. Tiffany and Shayna had a real cat fight in that brawl. Wow. What is this, fucking 1998?
Yes.
Jesus fuck.
Correct.
Ego.
Let us go to BleacherReport.com.
Oh, Ethan Page likes Karrion Kross. Okay, cool. Good to know.
Good for you, fam. Super proud.
Ego.
Alright.
Oh, this has consequences. Blah, blah, blah.
Okay. Alright, night one. We have Fairy Princess Jay and Fairy Princess Gunther.
Yes, of course. Karrion
Well,
Kross rematch. Okay.
Jay has yet to become a fairy princess.
Well, Tiffany wants a rematch. Okay,
but
sure.
we would like to see him become a fairy princess.
Yes, of course. Ego.
All right, who do you got?
Well, first I'm going to have Chelsea and Tiffany in a match like Chelsea wanted.
Sure.
And then have Shayna interfere.
Okay.
Put that here. So for Jay and Gunther, it's an interesting one. Like, the thing is, like, I think, like, it's time for Jay to win a title. And, like, people might think that's, like, you know, somehow beneath fucking... That's like somehow beneath Gunther to lose to fucking Jey Uso.
Yes.
Like, people want to dwell on the fact that his in-ring isn't as good as some other people's, and like, yeah, like there's areas where he needs improvement, but I think he's
never been like
he's not as bad as anybody as everyone seems to think he is.
Yeah,
and the important thing is, like, he's hugely over. He still is hugely over.
Yeah,
and like it's ridiculous to me just how, like, a year ago people were clamoring for Jay to win a world title or to be a world champion or whatever, like saying he deserves it, all this shit, main event Jey Uso.
Yeah.
And now it's actually might be happening and suddenly they hate it. Like, it's fucking it's
true.
It's wrestling fans at their pettiest.
It's
as per usual.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I try to listen to that. The point is, like, whether you like it or not, Jay is hugely over. I think Gunther will not... The way they built it up, Gunther will not lose anything.
No.
Jay can have a short reign. I think he just deserves to have that on his, resume.
Yes.
I don't see him being a long-term champion, nor does he need to be, I don't think.
No, I don't think so either.
I think just... With all that they've done with him, like, I think he needs to win it in the end.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, like, you've sort of... He's not going to be as valuable anymore. I feel like people are going to lose faith in him if he, loses too much more. So.
Yes.
I think that should be what
I
happens.
agree. All right. The War Raiders versus the New Day.
I think New Day probably should win that.
Yeah.
Just because, especially if they can do a thing with Big E at Mania with them, that would be really cool.
We all.
I know it's not guaranteed. I shouldn't expect it because of all that's been going on with him. But
yeah.
I think if there's a time to do it, it's there to have New Day win the titles.
Also, his girlfriend is hot.
Yeah, Milliam's sister.
Yeah, no, she's hot.
I think New Day, can get a lot of heat as the new champions, and if they can get Big E back to do something with them,
yes.
all the better. So I think the main problem with New Day's heel run has been that there's been no Big E to, like, fight them.
Yeah.
Like, they should have done something different with them. It makes it feel like maybe the plan was for them to fight Big E, but then. Maybe, like, it turned out that he couldn't actually do it. Like,
yeah,
I don't know for sure.
Yeah, like the testing came back bad.
Yeah, like there was like something like they thought maybe he could, but then it couldn't. Yeah,
that
like
sucks.
it's. I mean, who knows? Maybe it's that. Yeah. So, I think New Day should win it, and if they can do something with Big E, cool. But if not, then it's
fucking whatever.
I still think they should win just to make their their whole like heel run mean a bit more.
Yes.
I think that's definitely what they need right now.
Jade and Naomi.
Well, hang on, let me go back to the game real quick.
Okay.
I had some ideas, but now this sort of left me.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking.
Hime?
I was thinking Kyrie and Jay, and then Io. No, no, not really. Or just because now I feel like Kyrie might win against Jade because she's a higher level than her now.
Yeah.
We could do a triple threat maybe with them. Like, couldn't hurt. They both have pretty good stamina, and like there was something like that was mentioned in the comment that or the fake comments, quote unquote.
Yeah, the fake the non-tweets.
Got me interested. Yeah.
The not a tweet.
I'll say I'll put up a main event actually, just because we'll see what else we can come up with. I was thinking, Cody, Sheamus, Randy, Shawn is,
do it.
An easy one, might as well. So let's put them here. And everyone's pretty good stamina right now, so I think it couldn't hurt. Cool. What does he want? He wants an Iron Man match? Fuck.
No.
What's the reward? No.
You didn't see, but I smiled.
No, I heard you chuckle.
Okay, cool.
All right. Yes, you can have a rematch now. We'll have interference by Shuni. And then, let's see, what else?
Let's do,
And then, who else can do a promo?
fucking have Oba do a fucking,
Charlie Dempsey's going to do anything.
Alright, fine. Let's have Charlie Dempsey do like a
self promo, yeah.
Or not even a self promo, like an ad promo.
Yeah, but he's not popular yet. So
Alright, fine.
I think,
go ahead.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
Yeah, we'll just look around. Yeah, cool. Alright, it's a thing to do. Alright,
Rush Physio.
We have 2 already.
Okay, never mind.
We have 1 Bronze Health Spot. Wait, what's Gauntlet Eliminator Master? Oh, just Pyro, okay.
No.
I thought maybe it was like guarantees a person wins a Gauntlet match or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think we need any
no,
of these.
we already have some of all this. Yeah, no one's at risk right now. Like,
yeah
we're fine. Okay.
Oh, everybody's hurt. Stop the bird.
Why is that what you go for?
Because it's funny.
Did Puppet ever say that?
Probably, I don't know.
Okay. That's what I'm quoting. I don't know. I'm never sure. I'm never sure if you know that.
Snacky cake.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, here we go. Oh, Kyrie, good job.
Good for you.
Robert and Grow, fuck off.
Rude.
Right. Good job. Embarrassing. Pro School 1. God, that's fucking. That's a little
sad.
fucking. That's a little rude.
That's
an exaggeration. Yeah. All right. Oh, we do need to build up Ethan Page because he's a cruiser right now, so we need to build him up so he can level up, so he can change. He can change up.
Yeah.
All right. Well, when he turned face, very good.
Yes.
Tiffany and Chelsea. Yep, Tiffany still wins. Shannon did the thing. Very good. Yep, just for funsies. Excellent promo. Okay. And hopefully this builds what we want. Oh, Randy, good job. Yay, both grew. Awesome. Jade Naomi, I think Jade definitely wins that. Like she needs. If people, Naomi's heel work has been excellent, and it would be cool if Naomi won. But if this is Jade's like breakout singles like thing, then I think it's important for her to win.
Yes,
obviously.
I think so too.
But Naomi's doing awesome, and I hope I hope it continues.
Yeah.
Past this feud, that she still gets to do great heel work with someone or other. What are you guys doing? Rhea running in on Alba, fair enough. Oh, good job. The gays won. Good job.
Oh, good. All right. Rey Mysterio versus El Grande Americano.
I mean, this has been a very short built feud.
I don't think it needs to be a Mania.
Yeah, I can't be that mad at it being a Mania because I think Chad Gable deserves a spot at Mania.
Excuse you. His name is El Grande Americano. That is not Chad Gable. I don't know what you're on about.
But that's the thing. Like, it's been fun. Like, it's been a fun thing. People want to act offended about it, but it's like fucking AEW does the same shit all the time.
Yeah, no,
like,
it's stupid.
It's no less stupid than anything else that's happened.
It is aware of the stupid. It is fully aware.
He's more water. Yeah, I would say so.
It is aware of the stupid.
Oh, no, okay, now Tozawa's done fighting Vader, is now fighting Julius for the U.S. title.
Oh, good for you,
He probably
man.
should win because Julius is the tag team champion, so he doesn't need both. Yeah, good job, Tozawa. You couldn't beat Vader, but at least you get the consolation prize. Good for you. Hang on, I'm gonna get some more water.
Yeah.
I'll keep talking in the background.
But yes, I think obviously I think
it's been a fun little thing that like I almost feel like WWE like could have been doing more stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, people enjoy funny stuff, fun stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's not been harmful to anything.
Yes, as long as it's
and,
self-aware.
Like, yeah, and I think I could see it go either way. I think probably Ray like I can't see it like going past Mania.
Yeah.
I think you want to like keep it short and sweet, this sort of thing, so people remember it well.
Yeah.
So probably Ray should win and then unmask him, and then that sort of like finishes
obviously.
that. That's sort of in the direction they're headed. So
yeah,
that's what I think will happen.
Yes. Alrighty. L.A. Knigget versus Jacob Fatu.
I think that's an easy win for Jacob. Like I think it's
so
it's time for him to win his first singles title. He's been fucking killing it. Like as everyone, he's finally been off the leash.
Yes.
And that's what everyone's been wanting to see. So.
Yes. And L.A. Knigget loses nothing. But
he lost to Shinsuke briefly. I'm not sure what the point of that was.
Yeah, that was
it
weird.
probably would have been better if he had just held it the whole time.
That was a time.
Maybe to make his reign not a year. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, I think it's definitely time for Jacob to win. I think Jacob. People thought it was going to be Jacob and Solo at this year's Mania, but I guess they're going to save that.
That's fine.
Which, I mean, why not draw it out a bit longer, have Jacob be a champion, have Solo, grow jealous or whatever.
Yeah.
And then that way when they do fight, it could be for a belt. You know? Like, so nothing wrong with that.
Belt.
And LA Knight will be fine, yes. He's still super over, he'll continue to do great.
He loses nothing by losing.
Yeah, and Jacob Fatu, he's been undefeated. He's having awesome matches. Even with getting great matches out of freaking Braun Strowman.
That's hard.
Accomplishment. So good job.
That is not easy.
Good job, Chills.
Alrighty. Tiffy versus Charlotte.
That's a tough one.
I want Tiffy to win. God damn it.
I do too, but I'm not willing to bet the house on her winning, unfortunately, because there has been that before. But although the thing is though, there's been quite a bit of tomfoolery allegedly going on backstage surrounding them. So who knows? Maybe they'll just. If Charlotte can't, I'm not gonna get into the freaking weeds of it, but the thing, what it comes down to is, if Charlotte can't handle being booed, which she's been doing this for fucking 10 years now almost, I feel like she should be able to.
On the main roster for almost.
She should be able to handle getting booed, without losing control of the freaking promo she's supposed to be doing.
Yeah, no.
And Tiffany, I don't blame her at all for basically saving herself. Basically keeping herself from getting buried, like what happened, with the freaking space, the little virtual promo thing they did.
Yeah.
I think she did what she did the right thing, what a person in that situation should do.
Yeah.
And I hope she doesn't get punished for it. I hope she doesn't get buried or anything. I don't think. If Charlotte can handle getting booed, it's only gonna get worse if Charlotte beats Tiffany.
Yeah.
And if Charlotte can't handle that, then she needs to fucking not win. That's what it comes down. And I think people are acting oh, they're gonna freaking shoot on each other. Is Charlotte gonna freaking be a bad partner or whatever? I think they're
professional.
They have figured out whatever the issue was. Just with the fact that they've been making references to it publicly instead of trying to bury the fact that the promo went off the rails. They've been using it.
Yeah.
Which makes me think that they've sorted this out. They can still have a professional match.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll work shoot us a bit and they can make it look like they're struggling for real or whatever.
Yeah.
But I think it's not going to be a disaster like some people think it's going to be.
No.
And if Charlotte wins, okay, let's see what happens, I guess. She's going to get booed, so she better be ready for it. But obviously the preferred thing would be Tiffany to win. But
yes.
So Charlotte does win. No matter where she goes, she's going to be any promo she does is going to be Tiffy time chance, just drowning her out. And the fans have decided that Tiffany is the more over star. And I think she's.
And also Tiffany is I think she's more talented than people give her credit for.
Yeah, so I think she needs it more, absolutely. And I think it'll be a lot bigger for her if she won. But, fingers crossed that it goes that way because. I don't want to see her lose any momentum or anything because of some bullshit.
All right, and then we have Fairy Princess Punk, Fairy Princess Roman, and Fairy Princess Seth.
Yes, one of my most look forward to matches. I would say.
Yes, I think it will be a very princessy match.
And I would hope CM Punk wins because I think it's going to be whoever wins is the next challenger or whatever to stuff. So like I think that's probably the right way to go because Seth I think needs a break, and Roman, I think is gonna be going away for again once it's over. So
yeah,
obviously it'll be a great match. I'm looking forward to seeing what the stuff I know we'll be doing with Paul Heyman. Like it's been really really good.
Yeah,
and I look forward to seeing like how it turns out. Like is Heyman going to help Seth win? Is he going to help Punk win? Like how's it all going to work? So I'm curious to see what happens. Yes. But I think Punk, because he's been the most consistent guy there.
Yeah, and I think he's more than earned it.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially if they want to put him towards the world title match soon, which I think is got to be on their agenda for the coming months. Like I think probably he's got to be the one to win.
Yes.
So. But it's been great, just build all around and everything. I look forward to seeing what they do.
All right, night 2.
Okay, let me just look at the game again for a bit. There was something. Yes, we had cross attack Ludwig. Is there something else I'm trying to remember? Charlie Dempsey could use a break.
Yeah, he needs to go take a nap.
No, I mean like a break isn't like go do something.
Oh, okay.
Like an opportunity. Right, so we had Ludwig against Ethan Page, and then Cross interfered. So we're still doing that. I don't think. Yeah, then we can do one more promo with them. Then this is the go home. So we could try to blow off a feud or two here, but
I don't really think we need to. I think
we could wait at least a little bit. We did promise Oba a match, so I'm setting this up to be at the pay-per-view.
Sure.
But assuming it's 2 matches we get for that,
yeah,
we need to pick which ones are going to be the
ones. I want it to be. I think it should be Cody, not Cody and Randy.
Well, it depends on also what the interbrand match is.
Yeah.
And in case we want to, I think it'd be good to leave both the single title matches open.
Yeah. I think for the
not
girls,
rush to end one, but also keep them available to fill that spot.
And I think for the but I also think for the girls interbrand match, I think it should be Kyrie.
Yeah, I mean, again, because she did that last time.
Yeah,
and did very well. So
yeah, so I think it should be her. And for the guys,
well, let's wait and see what it is. We don't know what's going to be yet, so let's wait and see what it is.
Yeah.
All right. So let's have another call out. Hopefully, get this feud burn a bit. For the rest, I want to do the same match again. So what could we blow off? I mean, I guess we could blow off Ludwig and Cross. I mean, it couldn't hurt.
Yeah. Sure. Let's have them do a nice big match then.
Yeah. Because they're the closest ones to blowing off, so I think that's
let's
probably
give them a nice
big
match.
Let's see, are there any expertises? Tables,
let's do Hell in a Cell. That should be fun.
Their stamina's pretty good.
Yeah.
Who's good at? Because they started with a submission match.
Yeah.
Let me see. Do we have any other cards besides submission match for boosted or whatever? We didn't usually go for those, so maybe not. Oh, I do want to use that though, because having an immortal is helpful.
Oh yeah.
They have one, so I want to even the playing field.
For sure.
I'm going to use my punked.
Do it.
Power up. Or no, it was the
increased cost.
It was the War Games, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, reduce all their levels. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Wee. All right. Then.
That was an excellent wee.
All right. Okay. Yeah. No other power up for that. So I don't see one. No, it's not extreme power, and we don't one or both of them could probably afford to take a break afterwards.
Yeah.
So it's not like a title match where we risk losing a champion.
Right.
No, they can do that.
Yeah, they can.
I think Cross should win in the end, personally. So lose a higher level, but I want to see Cross fight somebody. So Or fight, I don't know, Sheamus or something like that.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I don't know, we'll see.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so there you go. Then, cause yeah, I want to keep our best guys fresh for the next.
Yeah, I think so too.
For the potentially for the interbrand match. So
yeah.
let's keep them out of the ring for now. Let's have some promos. For our top match, I mean, if you plan to use Kyrie for the women's match, I guess we could have Io and Jade fight again. Not for the title, because it just started, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to too many promos to be the same kind of promo.
Yeah, I agree.
Plus they're their feud is at a low level.
Yeah.
We're not using either of them for the women's probably. So yeah, okay.
Also, I have to watch the thing after we're done with this. So say the shirt.
Yeah, have fun.
Always.
Dempsey's not been used. Can he fight somebody? Not really. There's not. Only Cody and no, I don't.
No, Cody.
That's a waste. I'll put this here though, actually, and then put here. Kyrie's not the best stamina right now.
So
do we have a health spot? Can we health spot Kyrie? Let me check.
Actually.
Yeah, for this week, yeah.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Yeah, just give her a little extra stamina.
A little nice boost.
Yeah.
Let's have Fairy Princess Cody fight a rando, and then have Randy interfere. Can Randy interfere?
Yeah. But I also want to save them in case I want any of them for the interbrand match.
Okay, so let's get a rando.
Yeah, have them fight Joey Dempsey or something.
Yeah, let's have a nice little rando.
Let's have a rando bruiser.
Yeah.
Or sorry, fight. Wait, which one's he? Fight. Yeah, we need a bruiser.
All right, yeah, we need a rando. A dude.
A face and a bruiser. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, we got Matt Adore, yes.
Yeah.
We got
Chuck McWagon.
Yeah. We got we need a bruiser. So we got Chuck McWagon, Ace Backdraft, Hula Hank, and Gunther McGirder.
Let's do Chuck McWagon. His mustache makes me laugh.
Fair enough. Signed for 1 week, bitch. There you go. And put Chelsea in a promo here, and we'll put put Lash in a promo here. Chelsea can do an advertising promo. She's a heel. All right, cool. I'm cool with this. We're at least blowing off one feud, so I'm good with that. And yeah, we're good. Everything else is cool. Hexagon.
Do it. All right. So, Night 2. We have the lady triple threat.
Great match though, awesome.
With
Lash.
Rhea, Io, and Bianca.
Yes, just a minute. Alright, let's get the end of this first. What?
Oh, that's just
Don't
sad.
tell me you had 1-1. Tell me you won by DQ or something. I don't know. Let's see what the people say. Alright, Robert Groves, great. Wendy wanted to fight, so I gave her a match. And Timmy's gonna interfere. Good job, Wendy. Okay, cool. That works. Chelsea, good job. Great. Cool, good for you guys. Robert Groves, though, that's what matters. There you go, cool. This should be very, very good. Good job, Cross. I figured you would win. Amazing. Alright, awesome. Cool. Yeah, I think Io should retain. If Rhea or Bianca's going to win the belt, it can happen later.
Yeah.
I think Io needs it more right now.
Yeah.
And I personally like the way they built it up. It's divisive. People are talking about it. It's 3 of the best women on the roster. They can't miss. So I'm looking forward to that one for sure.
It'll be fun.
And I am not freaking hung up on the fact that Bianca's getting booed. The fans decide whatever. It's not a fucking people are trying to make it a bigger issue than it is.
Yeah.
She's doing well with it. I think it's been a little overdue.
Yeah.
I'm not mad about it.
Same. All right.
Cool.
We have Braun Breaker, Penta, Finn, and Dom.
Yeah, that should be a friggin' barn burner match. Also,
ball burner too.
I could see go any way.
This is one I don't know.
Finn could benefit from that, for sure. I could see Braun Breaker retain easily and like lose to Penta maybe in a singles match at some point. Yeah. Penta winning at Mania will be a big deal for him. They're clearly really invested in him.
Yes.
So like it would not be a bad thing.
Yes, he deserves to be a fairy princess.
I'm sure he will at some point. It could be here. It could be later on. Maybe in Mexico if they're going to be there at some point soon. But one idea I also had was to do basically the finish they did in the NXT title fatal four-way match from a few months from like earlier this year.
Yeah.
When what was the finish? It was like Trick like hit Javon with his knee finish.
Yeah.
Ethan Page got like super kicked by Sean Spears or something, or hit by a chair by Sean Spears, whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe it was all the way around. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, I think Page took the knee.
Yeah.
Spears knocked out Javon Evans.
Yeah.
Then Trick and Sean Spears got on each other while Ethan Page like fell unconscious on top of Javon Evans. 1, 2, 3. Ethan Page became the champion.
Yeah.
By accident.
Yeah.
Because he's that kind of heel.
Yes.
If they did something like that, but have fucking Braun Breaker Spear Finn, have like Penta Destroyer Dominic or whatever, then have Penta and Braun get on each other because they've been heating up there. They've been having a lot of animosity while Dominic like falls unconscious on top of Finn. 1, 2, 3.
That would be fun.
Because Dominic's gonna be a champion at some point for sure.
Yes.
Hey, what's up, admin?
Hello.
Hang on, let me get a little water. My throat's hurting me.
Aw. After this, can we also have some tea?
Could you make it?
Yes. Here, I'll get you some water.
I have water.
Okay. Alright, cool. The knitting is going well.
In the wrestling and Extreme Rules match with Rhea, okay.
Yes, alright. Fairy Princess AJ versus Logan Paul, who is not a fairy princess, nor will I ever recognize him as such.
I'm happy that AJ has a match on the card. People act like it's a big offense that it's against Logan Paul. Logan Paul is very good for what he does. Like, I am not opposed to... Oh, wow, just saw beat Vader. Okay, wow. They're still feuding even though... Is it going to be a double title match?
Oh my god.
Holy crap. Logan Paul is very good, and if AJ loses, like, he's probably not going to lose anything from it. Like, not going to fucking... It's not going to kill him.
It will be
fine. He's near the end of his career. Like, people could say he deserves better, sure, but, like, Logan Paul is very, very good. I'm sure it'll be an awesome match. Like, I'm fine with it. I'm fine with either way.
Yeah.
Like, I prefer AJ to win, obviously, because we love AJ.
We do.
But Logan winning, I can also see happening because there's no title on the line. Like, there's nothing, like... it's not going to... There's no long-term, like, damage, and he needs to win sometimes, I guess.
Yes.
All right, guys.
And then we have our Sin City street fight between Priest and Drew.
Yes, I think Drew should definitely win that if Drew's going for the title next. I'm sure. I'm glad they made like a street fight match. I think they need something like that.
It'll be a lot of fun.
Priest is great and all, but I think it's time. I think he needs to lose this time around. I'm sure he'll get some good stuff going forward, but I think Drew definitely needs it more.
Yeah,
and it'll be a great fun match, and Priest won't lose anything from it because it'll be like a no DQ type finish. Yeah. So I think Drew should definitely win that because he's great. He's a sexy Scotsman.
He is quite.
Oh shit. Okay, Charlie Dempsey needs time away from management for 2 weeks. He's pissed. Damn. All right. I'm not gonna. I'm canceling his contract. No, not yet. I'll use him.
Yeah.
He's got to be mad that he isn't getting used, but whatever. Fuck off. All right, Jade. Okay, Jade. You'll get him. You'll get something. Don't worry. Oh, okay. It's a tag match. Okay. Io and Kyrie. I mean, that makes the most sense.
Sure.
But Jade wants to be on the PLE also. So what do I do?
So maybe. Wait a minute. Go back.
Oh, yeah, sorry. What else we got? Right. Yes, and then another Hell in a Cell. Jesus Christ. Okay. Castle Raid is the reward power up. Nice.
Oh, that's cute. Let's do 2 heels instead, and not Kyrie and Io because I'd rather.
But if we want to win, they're 2 of our best people.
Well. Yeah.
What would it be, Jade and Shayna? And like these 2 are at least Io and Kyrie, I think, have like tag team synergy.
They do.
So they're more likely to win.
But I would also say that that Chelsea and Lash would be fine.
No, like Lash is really low level. Tiffany's a face and Lash is a heel.
Yeah.
Like the only other option I could see would be Jade and Shayna, but we don't know them to be a team or anything.
Yeah. All right.
And I think Io and Kyrie are both higher levels.
Yeah.
I think that's
all
why
right.
we said we wanted to put Kyrie in there anyway. So
we did.
I think that's what it should
yeah.
be. All right. Sorry, what was Jade's complaint again? Hang on. Yep, she can make an appearance. She can fucking do a promo.
Yes.
Because we don't have anything else for her right now. Yep, I promised Oba a spot, so we're gonna do. We'll make a tornado tag match or something
Sure.
like that. Make it a little
Let's have a little fun.
Yeah, tornado tag, yes. And it should end the feud, so that's what matters too. All right, Jade can do a promo. Could she call out Io? Yeah, sure, why not? Keep the feud going.
Yeah.
Then we want to do Tiffany and Shayna. I think.
Yes.
We want to do the two men's ones. We can hold off for a bit longer. I think.
Sure.
I think we're ready for Tiffany and Shayna to be finished.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because it started quicker, so I think it needs to finish faster. So let's do that. All right. Yes, Cross is low stamina, so I probably should
so let's have
give him a spa or something.
Let's have him take a nap.
Yes. Okay, that could be fine. I'll switch those, I guess, because
Wait a minute.
What?
Clash at the Castle in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
All those castles in Minneapolis.
I mean, I would not be. See, Minneapolis is another place that I would not be mad at if we lived there.
Yeah, no, it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be one of the better parts of the Midwest. I guess.
Also, we have our Lord and Savior Tim Walz as governor, and we love him very much.
He's a good boy.
He is a wholesome cinnamon roll, and we must protect him at all costs.
Should we have Cody and Randy do a promo, or
Sheamus
and Spears do a promo?
Let's do Spears and Sheamus in a promo because.
Oh yeah. Sorry, yeah. Who are we using for the main event? I mean, probably Cody. He's the strongest, or.
I guess.
He has high stamina right now.
All right, yeah, go ahead.
Or is it too obvious? Like maybe could we?
It's a little
maybe
obvious.
we could do.
We could do Kaiser as like a.
He's Samuel's not the best right now.
Fair enough.
I think.
All right, yeah, do. Cody.
I mean, Cody, Sheamus, and Randy all have very good stamina right now, so it could be any one of them. Cody has the best stamina.
Yeah.
And he's the highest level, so
go ahead.
He has to go with Cody. Sorry. It's an easy one, but I mean, whatever. It is what it is. All right. So I guess we'll do Sheamus and Spears will do a promo. And maybe we can see if we can force the feud to end the next show.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
All right.
Now we need real quick the Clash building.
Yes. All those castles in Minnesota.
Not yet. No. Okay. I mean, a lot of Scandinavians came to Minnesota.
Yeah, and another reason why I wouldn't be mad at living in Minnesota is that there's nature and trees and mountains and a lake. Yes.
All right.
Sorry.
So let me help spa. I was gonna help spa Cross.
Yes.
Don't have one, so I'll buy this one.
Okay. Do we already have a pre-match physio, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I believe so.
Okay, perfect.
Have a break, Cross.
Go have a nap.
Then was there anything else?
Yeah, we have two. We don't need another one.
For next week's show. No, we already did a thing for that. Okay. We have two of them. Might as well give Tiffy and Shayna a boost.
Sure, go ahead.
And in that case, I will swap them because this feels more natural anyway.
It does.
All right.
All right. Speaking of tag teams, we have Bayley and Lyra versus Liv and Raquel. And you know who does? And you know where you can gaze upon the field in which I grow my fucks.
It'll be a good match. Like they had a really good gauntlet match to win to earn the shot. Like it's Isla and Raquel. Okay, why not Alba and Isla? Jesus. I think probably Liv and Raquel retain because Lyra's the IC champion.
Yeah,
and maybe Lisa Bayley challenging her to rematch and Bayley becoming the champion, becoming a heel again and win the title. Like I wouldn't mind that. But Lyra's doing very good as champion. Like it's a shame. I'll get this out of the way. Like it's a shame that neither of the women's secondary titles are going to be defended at Mania.
It's very stupid.
But they're brand new. Like it's as long as they're on the card, as long as the champions are on the card somewhere. Chelsea, I'm sure can do something on the card somewhere.
Yeah.
Like it's not that big a deal. There's only so much space on the card. Like it sucks, but there's the belts are so new. Like. If next year they're still not on the show, then maybe a little problem.
Yeah.
But I'll give them a pass, for the time being. Like it's a shame, but I understand the reasoning if there is reasoning. So.
Yeah.
All right, you and Kyrie, what do you got? Yay! Yeah. Ooh. I mean they are a tag team.
Yes.
All right, let's see if this blows off. And they win
Yeah.
Yeah, robbery complete. Great. All right, cool. Big robbery. Okay. Bro, fuck off. Yes, I know. Okay, good job, Tiffany.
Super cool.
Legendary. Oh, that boost worked. Good job.
Hell yeah.
Y'all, good job. Okay. Is it double? No, it's just for one. Just for the. But still, though, goddamn, what a way to get there. Okay, sure.
Okay.
Potato dicks. And then Josh Briggs and Kobe Kingston. Okay. All right, what do we got next?
We have sorry, we have Fairy Princess Cody and Fairy Princess Cena.
Oh, we're at the end? Okay.
Yep, we are at the end.
We talked about this earlier, pretty much.
We did.
Like, if Cena's going to stick around, I'm cool with him winning. Cody will be fine if he wins. They put Pat McAfee in the Hell in a Cell? He's level 0. Why would you do that?
And he's also a face. It's face on face.
Why would you put a level 0 in the fucking interbrand match? Cody's gonna fucking murder him. He murdered him.
Oh, that's just sad.
That was stupid on their parts. Goddamn. And she dominated, bitch. Woo! Alright. And we also boosted the quality the most,
yes.
So there you go.
Hell yeah.
Sucking on that, little bitches. Yes, of course, Cody beat the level 0, now level 1, Pat McAfee.
Yes.
Was how
oh, we have an A. Hell yeah.
A for amazing. A for get out of here. Get
out of here.
Yeah. Yeah, so we said we wanted to say about Cody. Like, if Cena's being around, awesome. There's some great feuds you could do with that with Cena as a heel champion.
Yeah.
But, you know, if Cody wins, don't be shocked either. Is all I'm saying. Like, and there's still good stuff for Cody to do on the horizon as well. So it should be a great match. I'm sure. You know, hopefully, I'm sure The Rock will show up at some point.
Yes.
Like, you know, it'll be good.
And now, as a final bit, we can speculate on whether or not Fairy Princess Randy will be on the card.
That's true. Yes, I forgot about that. Okay,
we don't want any of their shit. We like our shit.
Yeah, almost. I mean, we could. Do you want to trade Joy Dempsey for anybody?
Sure.
Anybody we like?
Lexus King, it was fun.
We tried him already though and didn't get.
Yeah, that's
kind of the same thing happened with him that's happening with Joy Dempsey.
That's true.
Now. Also not opposed to giving Dempsey a chance, but
no, I'm not either.
For Vader.
No. What about for Andre Chase, my friend?
He's level 20. Goddamn, he's fucking. They bulked him up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see a lot that's.
Yeah,
really
I'm not into it.
Yeah.
No, zero vaginal happiness.
I'm curious to see what they want from us. Okay, they want Shayna and Ethan Page for Raquel and Josh Briggs.
No.
Josh Briggs is level 13 and some cash. Josh Briggs is 13. Raquel is level 5. Both are very bleh. Oh, I guess they're kind of bleh too. But like morale wise.
Yeah. No.
Both of them are worth more than this.
Yeah,
than all of this.
No.
So
no
thanks.
No.
So anyway, I mean, speaking of,
they upped the money.
Yep, they want rid of them, but we don't
know
why. I would like it a lot if they did like a Kurt Angle, which joins the Shield when Roman's out sick, and had Nick Aldis make his in-ring debut in WWE.
That would be fun.
And fight Randy Orton. That'd be an awesome match.
Yeah, that would be fun.
So I'd be very down for that.
Yes.
Could also be Malachi, or Aleister rather. The returning Aleister Black could be one.
Could be.
That's one on people's like scorecards. There was one. It seemed like they were setting up the possibility of it being Solo Sikoa, which would be really lame.
No to all of that.
Although, what if they did? Randy comes out, I want a match, blah blah. Solo's music hits, everyone boos and groans, and then he gets like pushed aside by somebody.
Yeah.
Whoever the actual person is, they push him aside, and they tease it, but then they give us an actual match.
Yes.
And my other option, I thought could maybe be Sami Zayn. To have like Sammy, fight for Kevin Owens because he's legit injured, and deep down they love each other. Blah blah blah. They tease Sammy turning heel, maybe. Like I don't know. There are options. So I hope he does do something.
Yes, me too.
What do we say? What do we say to Nick Aldis, by the way? Do we say? I enjoy these tasty W's.
First one.
Yeah,
first one.
He's being a bitch.
Punk would not say anything about tasty W's.
have some tasty W's. Ooh, okay. Decaying NXT wants to see Shayna and Kairi. Yeah, I saw that earlier. So
yeah, sure, let's do it.
We can switch Kairi to the correct thing now.
Yep.
And they can just go at it.
Yep.
And you know what? Let's have it end with a North American title match, triple threat.
Yeah, sure. Do it.
Including triple threat and four-way matches. Yep,
yeah,
there
sure.
you go. Hell yeah. Yep, Jay got what she wanted. She's very happy. Chelsea wants to team with Last Legend. Sure, why not? Good for you. All right, I'm gonna set this stuff up first now, my voice starting to go. It's been an hour and a half. We can wrap up.
Yeah.
In a second. So let me set that up. Let me set up. We'll do Wendy teaming with I guess Tiffy. Why not?
Yeah.
Tiffy's kind of weak though. Yeah. Do we have a team with Wendy? Kairi. No, we want Kairi and Shan. Well, yeah. Kairi. Okay, she said that counts for. Oh yeah, not tag matches.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess Tiffany.
Yeah.
Against against Chelsea and God damn it, other black person. I'm kidding.
I hate you.
Okay, is Dempsey back yet? No, still being a bitch. Okay. Then yes, you want to. We got switch Kairi.
Yes.
So we'll miss out on one. Well, actually, wait. Sorry, who was the guy they wanted? Yeah, Baszler and Zayn. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
no, we
so
want.
Yeah, we do need to switch.
Yeah, we need to
Kairi
switch her. Yeah.
To a specialist. Too bad we didn't choose fighter. I guess, but we could.
Yeah, it's fine. Well, and also Io can only be a fighter, and we're going to be changing Io at some point soon anyway.
Yeah, so we could help it. It's fine. All right, let's see if we can finish off Randy and Sean Spears. What? Oh no, sorry. Sheamus and Sean Spears.
Yes.
Let's see if we can finish that off.
Let's have a little fun.
Yeah, we could do. Well, what's one that can end a feud?
Steel Cage.
Yeah, I think Cage is one. Yeah. Any others?
Cage.
Resolves any rivalries. Yeah, I wish more than one did that.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Submissions used to a couple games ago.
They did, yeah, and they changed it around, yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay. Then we'll do Cody and Randall Keith. We'll do Randall Keith. Hold on, Cody. All right, and then the rest we'll figure out next time on Stream and Chill. So we'll see you then, and let's hope WrestleMania is a fun time, and it usually frickin' is.
Yes, it is.
Hell yeah. See you then.
Bye.